Republic of Pakistan, Mia Mohammad Nawaz Sharif. I would now request the Honorable Chief Guest, His Excellency, the Prime Minister of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan, Mia Mohammad Nawaz Sharif, to address this august gathering.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Chief of Army Staff General Rahil Sharif, Lieutenant General Ashfaq Nadeem, Commander 2 Corps, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me immense pleasure to be here to witness the exercise Radul Barq 2016. I thank the Chief of Army Staff for inviting me to this event. This exercise reflects the preparedness of the armed forces in case of any threat to our national security. There is no doubt that our armed forces are battle-hardened and ready to confront any external or internal security challenges. I must convey my gratitude to all servicemen who are ever vigilant and always ready to make the supreme sacrifice for the sake of their country. This exercise highlights once again the commitment of our valiant forces for the cause of national defense. It is a matter of great satisfaction that the enhanced capabilities of our armed forces make them one of the finest fighting forces of the world. Determination and resilience of our armed forces is the shield which counters any nefarious design by our adversaries. The strength of our national defense emanates from the integration of all arms and services. All components of our defense structure act as one body that demonstrates an impenetrable bulwark against enemy designs. No country can remain oblivious to its national security. Our strategic vision gives utmost priority to the defense of our motherland. Our government is committed to following a policy of non-interference in other countries' internal affairs and expects the same from others to enable a lasting peace in our region. Nevertheless, we cannot remain detached from recent developments in our region. Efforts by any country to harm Pakistan's security and territorial integrity will be met with a befitting response. Distinguished guests, economic prosperity is a significant aspect of our strategic vision. We believe that regional connectivity is a vital process to uplift the living conditions of millions of people in the region. CPEC is well on its way to becoming fully operational in the coming months and years. Every effort will be made to ensure that all projects of CPEC are completed within the given time frame. And CPEC is a shining example of all-weather Pak-China friendship. As part of the government's overall development agenda, no province or region in the country will be left out with respect to the benefits deriving from CPEC. As we know, the first trade caravan has departed from Gwadar port. It is much more than a commercial activity. We have become part of a trade route which will change the destiny of our region, inshallah. At the same time, gentlemen, the enemies of Pakistan have made their intentions well known. We all know that they cannot tolerate any signs of development, national integrity and economic prosperity in this country. It is for this reason that we have been a major victim of terrorism. The agenda of the terrorists is to destabilize our beloved homeland. They have been supported and financed mainly by external actors, and no country can tolerate such attacks on its sovereignty. Our nation and the armed forces of Pakistan are successfully countering the malicious designs of our foes. We will not be deterred by the perpetrators of terrorism, who will find us even more determined than ever before. We are steadfast in our aim to eradicate all anti-state activities. The sacrifices of military personnel will not go in vain, as they have enabled us to turn the tide in the war against terror. From operation to reconstruction and rehabilitation, our commitment to the cause of development and prosperity is unshaken. Bringing enduring peace in the areas affected by the terrorism is the ultimate goal of our law enforcement strategy. It is with immense pride that one can declare the Azerbaijans as the most comprehensive, most robust and most successful anti-terrorism operation anywhere in the world. The entire world is aware of our success story, as we have achieved what countries with far more resources have not been able to achieve. It is through their sacrifices that our forces have been able to restore the writ of the state. The fast improving security situation in the country has been acknowledged by the global community. Distinguished guests, it is extremely unfortunate that South Asia remains prone to confrontation and the security situation remains fragile. The Jammu and Kashmir dispute remains the core issue of contention between Pakistan and India. It must be addressed in a sincere and comprehensive manner, in keeping with the aspirations of the Kashmiri people and the relevant United Nations resolutions. Brutal tactics used to curb recent spontaneous and indigenous movement in Jammu and Kashmir have been counterproductive. Killing of our innocent civilians and soldiers along line of control is another act of aggression which warrants international attention. The situation at border remains sensitive due to India's grave violation of ceasefire agreement. Exercise Raad-ul Barq establishes that Pakistan, alhamdulillah, is ready to confront any ambitious and reckless move by its enemies. Dear guests, Pakistan, alhamdulillah, has a bright future ahead. The prominent international credit rating agencies, international financial institutions, and international economists have admired the steps taken by us in turning around Pakistan's economy. International rating agencies have upgraded our ratings with positive outlook. Finally, I will say that the dream of a vibrant and progressive Pakistan could not have become a reality unless all state institutions had not come together for our common objective of collectively achieving a peaceful, progressive and democratic Pakistan as envisioned by our founding fathers Muhammad Ali Jinnah and Allama Iqbal. No other goal requires more unwavering commitment than the progress of the country. We will embrace today's difficulties for tomorrow's reward. Gentlemen, let me conclude by felicitating once again the Chief of Army Staff, General Rahil Sharif, and all proud members of our armed forces for the defense preparedness of our country, and in particular the successful and impeccable execution of the exercise Radul Barq 2016. Pakistan, Aindabad.
Ladies and gentlemen, we express our gratitude and reverence to you for witnessing the integrated maneuver and firepower exercise and wish you a safe journey back home. I now request the chief guest and all other distinguished guests to join us for lunch behind the observation.
वज़ीर आज़म मोहम्मद नवाज शरीफ रादुल बर्क
चलिस्तान में बर्री और फिजाई अफवाज की मुश्तरका रादुल बर्क मशकें फिजाइया के तैयारों और बर्री फौज के जवानों का पेशा वराना सलाहियतों का मुजाहिरा। JF-17 और मिराज तैयारों ने अहदाफ को फिजा से निशाना बनाया। रादुल बर्क मशकों में बर्री फौज के टैंकों ने धाक बिठा दी। भारी आर्टिलरी के जरिए